Hello beautiful and welcome to my channel. So today I have for you my favorite breakfast cereal. It's this brand Nature's Path Organic. So with these gluten-free cereals, I discovered that a lot of them get stale really quickly. So what I did was I purchased this, and you can get these anywhere, and they're just a cereal Tupperware container. So what I do is I like to mix two flavors. I like to mix the crunchy vanilla and the crunchy cinnamon because I'm technically kind of allergic to cinnamon, but not very much. So I just want like a little bit, so there's a little zhuzh, but I really love the vanilla. So I basically get these two boxes, and they are small, as you can see. A lot of these organic brands are really homegrown, amazing brands. So what it says on the back, we're so happy our paths have crossed. I love that. Was it the hint of rich vanilla flavor that led you here? Maybe you were looking for a nutritious start to your day when you came upon this whole grain goodness. Or were you simply looking for a gluten-free breakfast with a light crunch? Whatever the reason is, but whatever your reason for winding up on nature's path. Why can't I read today? Whatever your reason for winding up on nature's path, we're glad you did. And if you want to find more foods that are good for you, your family, and the planet, here are the signs to look for. So it's a little table with organic. Organic agriculture is a system of growing food in harmony with nature, avoiding toxic synthetic chemicals and genetically modified seeds. Our farmers use their intimate knowledge of the land to build up healthy soil and biodiversity. I'm all about biodiversity. Non-GMO. GMO stands for genetically modified organisms. It doesn't sound too tasty, does it? The Non-GMO Project agrees, and their verification assures you that the food you're buying is made in a kitchen, not a lab. And this is something that the way that I see it with GMOs personally is that it's not the fact that it's GMO, it's the fact that I don't feel we're testing enough. I feel that it's wrong to make it illegal for independent labs to just test anything that they want. I think that if GMOs are really not that bad, then we should be able to independently test them anywhere and find out, because with everything there's bad and good. So the possibility that there are some GMOs that are perfectly healthy and possibly even better for us is incredibly possible. With agriculture, we've been breeding plants to be more nutritious, larger, and more flavorful for tens of thousands of years. So I don't think it's all bad, but I do think that some of it could be bad, and we need to verify which is which. And corporations have lobbied and passed laws so that you can't really do that. So the last part, gluten-free. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Knowing this cereal has been given the okay by the world's leading gluten-free certification program, in addition to many other delicious gluten-free cereals and snacks made in the Nature's Path kitchen. Which, that is my number one thing, since I am insanely allergic to gluten. I really appreciate that I've never gotten sick from this cereal, which is not the case for every brand. Some of the larger brands that are making gluten-free cereals package them and manufacture them on the same equipment as they do their wheat-based cereals. So I know people that have gotten sick, and I've gotten sick from those brands as well. So I personally do not purchase cereals from large brands. Whenever they manufacture it, the dust that gets kicked up just gets everywhere, and it's just impossible to use the same machinery and not get me sick. Here's their social media if you guys want to check them out. They're a great brand. I also love their oatmeal. Their cereals are by far my favorite. I haven't tasted much beyond that, but the cereal, A+. So what I do, first I'll open it up. Oh my god. What I do is take out the bag. The bag is tiny. That's why I buy two. take my lid off the top. I don't know if you can see all the dust that just got kicked up doing that. That's why you really can't manufacture cereal in the same place. The dust is just pervasive. So now I have my crunchy cinnamon. And it pretty much says the same thing on the back of the cinnamon one. Instead of vanilla, it says a hint of cinnamon that led, is it the hint of cinnamon that led you here? And I really just love, I love the way that they word their marketing and the way that they're so, I like when I feel, I really appreciate when a company gives a shit about me and my health and doesn't just care about their bottom line. That's how I function as a person. I ultimately want to start YouTube and this business because I want to help people and I want to make it easier for you than it was for me when I had to struggle through this stuff. Because you know what? It really sucks when you spend this much on cereal and then it gets stale. And you'll see it. So you see it just fits in there. And this is meant to be like a full-size regular cereal. So these are about half the size. So with these gluten-free cereals, they really do get stale very quickly. If you leave it open, within like a day or two, it will taste funny. So that's why I always keep them in here so that it's nice and sealed. It has a nice gasket on the rim. You definitely want to make sure that it has a nice rubber gasket along the rim that really seals nicely so it gets that nice seal that's going to protect it. So what I do when I eat it, because now I've tortured myself, I got my whole, I drink whole milk. I'm definitely not a vegan. And then so with these cereals also, they get mushy really quickly. So I literally just put in a little bit. And then I put in some fruits. I have some strawberries and blueberries here. So I put it in a little bit at a time. I forgot to stir it. Gotta mix those two flavors together. So now I just put a little bit in at a time, and the cereal gets mushy really quick. I really love this cereal. So basically, I eat it in a deconstructed way. So I just slowly pour a little bit of cereal in at a time because I really like my cereal to be crunchy. And if you just pour the whole bowl in, it does get mushy in like 2 minutes. It's really just the rice flour, I guess, the milk permeates it quicker than it does with traditional wheat flour because it's a lighter base flour probably. I don't know, that's my best guess. So that's how I eat it. And then you avoid getting it all mushy because I would not finish my cereal before. Especially if you have kids, I think it's a really good idea to teach them. It's already getting mushy, and it's, I don't know how many minutes it's been. I'll start a counter. Already noticeably less crunch. So if you have kids that don't like mushy cereal, I highly suggest doing this for them. So that way, they don't end up, you know, wasting cereal. Because it's nice to have a nice crunch. It sucks when it's all mushy at the bottom. I don't like it. I know some people like it. But this really helps me to conserve as much cereal as possible and enjoy my breakfast without any mushiness going on. And I usually just have like a bowl of fruit. I got my blueberries and strawberries. And I just kind of eat them along with my cereal. Let's see if it's mushy yet. Oh yeah, barely any crunch now. Still delicious though. So I highly suggest, especially for kids, to keep that crunch just adding a little bit in at a time, and you'll be able to enjoy this amazing cereal from Nature's Path, which is truly delicious and also healthy and safe for us gluten-free folk. I hope you have a beautiful day and a delicious breakfast. I hope you get to try this amazing cereal really soon. I send you so much love. Bye. Mwah.